What's poppin', T-Subs and T-Squad? So as you can see, I done finally shit showered and shaved, kinda, sorta. And I'm able to actually give y'all something that gave me way more than what the hell growing up Hip Hop Atlanta gave. And that is the reunion episode of Put a Ring on It, Season 1, Episode 11. Y'all, I'm late. I don't need none of y'all hoes informing me how late I am. I know I'm late, oh well. Much like the good Lord, I may not come when you want me to, but I always find a way to make it in there on time. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm on time. So let's just jump on right down to get down into the get down. I didn't take no notes because there really wasn't no need to take no notes. Hold on, y'all. My bad, bitch. I had to cut my heat off. Like, I just got out the shower. And I'm sitting here damn near burning up the heat on goddamn hell, Hades, the Devil's Mansion, and yeah. So, like I said, I ain't taking no notes. I'm just going to jump down from couple to couple, give my final thoughts, and that's going to be the end of it. Because in my opinion, I really don't think that this thing really needed a reunion necessarily. I would have done just fine with them taking like 10 to 15 minutes at the end of the episode, just catching up with the couples and seeing how well they're thriving and whether they still gonna get married and whether they still aren't. Like, I really didn't see the use in a full-fledged hour reunion, but it was definitely entertaining. It gave me way more to talk about and deal with and look forward to versus what I've been watching on TV lately. So let's just jump down into it. Mimi and Ulysses, y'all are up first because y'all was ousted off the island way quicker than anybody else's for personal reasons that I totally understand. First and foremost, my condolences to Mimi for the passing of your father. I myself lost my father, lost both my parents. That hurt and that pain never goes away and it never heals. I'm sick of people who always sit up and saying, oh, it'll get better, this, that, and third. It never gets better. What it does do is it gets easier to go on living day by day. You know, the more you start to accept it, the more easier it is to go on with your day to day, but it never gets better. So if anybody tells you that, they lying through their teeth. Take it from a person that ain't got near one of their parents no more. So definitely my condolences to you, Mimi, as well as your sister, and as well as all of your family members that knew him, loved him, cherished their memories, and, you know, just give people their flowers while they still here, y'all, because y'all never know when your last day on this earth gonna be. But y'all know what the good book says: to be absent from the body is to be present in front of the good Lord. Okay, amen. Hallelujah. Hey, shit, they both sides. See, listen. I can be a trifling ass Baptist girl when I want to be, and a real good Catholic school girl when I need to be. So I know my word, I know my book, I know my Bible. Do y'all? Moving on. Ulysses talked about how he did buy her a ring and he does want to marry her, but he doesn't want to pressure her into doing anything right now, especially considering the fact of her father's passing. And I appreciated that. And I loved how Mimi kept it real. And most women wouldn't. Most women would just dive on into something else to take the hurt and the pain and not have to think about that. But it's going to come out even more, especially on your wedding day, because on your wedding day, everybody envisions their father walking them down the aisle, much like I envision mine walking me down the aisle. So I appreciate him for thinking enough for her to not bully her into trying to marry him or make marrying him such a priority right now. And I appreciate the fact that Mimi is woman enough to say, listen, as much as I want this, I'm just not ready. I have too much going on. And, you know, once I start to heal from this, then I can deal with that. So shout out to Mimi and Ulysses. I did like them. Of their short time of being up here, I did like them. I still do. Both of them still look real good. They look real strong, real healthy in the Lord. And I definitely can appreciate that. Tamika and Vince. Shout out to Tamika and Vince in their engagement. I like Tamika and Vince a lot. Tamika, your dress was really cute. Vince, your suit, dapper. Loved it. Love to see an attractive, handsome young man in a suit who dresses real well, and I was here for that. Shout out to the both of them. They're still going strong. They're still loving each other day by day, learning each other day by day, as I should say. And they're making it. And I'm glad that they are, and I want them to. And Tamika, I meant what I said, girl. I won't meet an invite. I don't mind coming to Atlanta for like a couple of days long enough to see you scroll down that aisle. And anything other than that dress that you claim that you like down to that dress shop. Girl, take me dress shopping with you. If you go anywhere near Lori's Bridal, you make sure that you hit me up. Okay, pull a Monique Samuels and get your ass on Say Yes to the Dress or something like that, and then I'll come as your gay best friend, because I'm going to keep it to you all the way live. So shout out to them. Because I'm going to save Ashley and Hollywood for last. Shay and Michael. Listen, it's no secret. I don't the fuck like Shay. It's no secret. Now, what y'all do that I don't like is y'all get up under my comments and tell me that I really don't have a reason to dislike Shay the way that I do. She has the right to, you know what I'm saying, want kids or whatever the case may be. And you are absolutely right. As an adult, she does have that right to decide whether she wants kids or whether she doesn't. But bitch, when you decide to sign the dotted line of dating a man with kids, you therefore are responsible in somehow, some way to at least have some type of rapport with that man's child of any kind. Even if it is just a high-buy situation, because you don't know how far this is going to go, and you don't want to like come in, get close to a child, and then bullshit happens, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's hurtful on both ends. If that was what Shay was doing, I totally get it. Listen, Shay coming up here basically saying, oh, well, since we got engaged, you know, I want to be a bonus mom. I'm down for him moving in with us, yada, yada, yada. I'm sorry. And listen, I'm more than sure a lot of y'all dumbass clueless hoes is sitting back there. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm glad she came to her senses. My realistic ass is sitting here like, and bitch, what in 10 weeks made you want to have this all of a sudden change after you've been in and out of this man's life for years at this point? What did 10 weeks do for you that years couldn't? I'm sorry. And Shay, if you really mean what you say, if you a woman of your word and you are honestly down with Zion and down with Zion moving in, and if you honestly are trying your hardest and your damnedest to show and prove that to Michael, Godspeed, and I'm proud of you. But with how manipulative you have been throughout this entire shindig, I'm sorry. I have no other choice but to question your motives at this point. I'm just going to be real. Now, if you're saying that you're down with it, you down with it like 4 flat tires to a Cadillac, I'm all here for it. That's what I want. But I also want the shit to be genuine, too. I'm going to leave it at that, Michael. Listen, look, if you like it, I love it. It is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with that. As far as him still talking having some sort of communication of any kind with Whitney is still bothersome to me, only because I honestly felt like that's who Michael really needs to be with. And I think it's a little foolish for you to still have a crack in that door. Now, you may not have to have it all the way open. A crack is enough to bust up a whole damn street. One crack leads to many. I'm just going to leave it at that, but whatever. Shay and Michael, y'all love it. I ain't got to deal with it. You know, Michael, I still like you. I like you a lot. I really do. I just want to make sure that your head is on straight and you know that you're making the right decisions. I really want you to pay attention to Shay and her actions, as it's especially when it comes to you and Zion. Now, before we get to Hollywood and Ashley, the daters come. I really didn't see no need for the daters to come. As much as I see it for Brincia and all of them, I really just ain't see no reason for them to be there. To me, it's just adding on a lot more mess than... Listen, as good as the show is, it's messy as fuck. And for y'all to have brought them back, it's messier as fuck. Which is the perfect segue. Speaking of messy, it's the perfect segue for me to get down into the trenches with Ashley and Hollywood. Now listen, Ashley and Hollywood, y'all might not know this, I get a lot of flack in the comments sometimes because of the fact that me and Ashley have a rapport with each other. We follow each other and we talk to each other from time to time. And you know, the fact that me and Hollywood communicate back and forth in the comments, a lot of people feel like that sways me on really giving y'all what the people think that I'm supposed to give y'all as it pertains to y'all marriage, relationship, whatever the case may be. I don't know where in the hell they got that from. I feel like I have given y'all the best that I got throughout this entire thing. And just because I'm not cussing y'all out the way that I do Shay, that's because I actually like y'all. I don't see it for Shay. So my reaction to Shay is going to be a lot more harsher than it would be to somebody that I like. A la Ashley and Hollywood, Tamika and Vince, and even Michael. I like Michael. You understand me? I don't see it for Shay. So however I come off on her, that's just where that's at. But just because I may not go off on a person does not mean that I don't see what's going on. Ashley, and I love you down, Ashley. And if I got this wrong, you already know you can hit me up in my DMs, baby. Me and you can talk, sis. I have no issues with that. I'm not above reproach. If I'm wrong, let me know it. But I'm just not here for you still being on this slippery slope, this teeter-totter, this, yeah, maybe I want it, then again, I can't let the past go, so I don't really know about that. And listen, the reason why I don't see it for you doing that is because you know how that feels. So for you to do that to him, it kind of doesn't make you look all the way clean in the public eye. It doesn't. Now, is Hollywood deserving of the back and forth that you're giving? Absolutely, 1010% yes. But considering the fact that you know what that feels like, and you know what it feels like to be a yo-yo, you know, like to sit there and see Kwame and Hollywood go back and forth with each other the way that they did, you know, it was so reminiscent of like Shitty Feet Pete, Amina, and Tara. Or it was so reminiscent of Stevie, Hassaline, and no storyline of her, no storyline having ass Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it gave. That, like, it was giving me very much so Love and Hip Hop-esque tea. It was and they was battling, going back and forth with each other, toe to toe, and I was completely confused because I'm looking at Kwame like, Kwame, now listen, I like you, and you know I think you fine as wine, but at the end of the day, that's still that woman's man. Like, at the end of the day, she still chose him. There still should be some type of respect there, and the fact that it kind of isn't, it says a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you and Kwame got going on. I hope y'all not still communicating with each other, because it's obvious that Kwame still holds some type of torch for you. And as cute as it is, it was still kind of cringeworthy to watch. Hollywood, maybe you need to take the step back. Maybe you need to be like, I love you. I still want to be down with you. But maybe we need to have some counseling sessions outside of this. And maybe we should just hold off on being engaged right now, at least until Ashley is able to let the past go. For whatever reason, Ashley refuses to let the past go. I don't know why. Maybe it's a woman thing. Most women do that. So maybe, listen, maybe that's a woman thing. I don't know. Get me together in the comments, women. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, if I'm indifferent, I'm not above reproach. But I'm not understanding why Ashley is still willing to hold on to the hurt that she says that she wants to get over. Like, I mean, you know, listen, at the end of the day, you're going to have to, listen, you're going to have to give as much as Hollywood is going to have to give. Even though you were the one that was done wrong, you're still going to have to find some ways to give some type of leeway to Hollywood. At the end of the day, as cray-cray as Hollywood can be, that man love you from the bottom of your, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. That man, listen, Ashley, let me tell you something. Take it from me, daughter. The pickings are slim. You got a good one. Yeah, he got some shit with him, but that's because he an Omega. That's because he a Q. He can't help that. Okay, he picked that up being a part of them dirty ass Qs. No offense. No offense. I ain't trying to come. Listen, listen. Unless you one of them frowsy ass AKAs or them non-existent SG roles, I don't have no beef with you, and it's definitely no disrespect. It's all jokes and gags. But the point that I'm trying to make, honestly, all jokes aside, the point that I'm trying to make is actually the pickings are slim. And for what it is, you got a good one. You need to keep your good thing. Take it from me. I'm reduced to fucking my neighbor's husband and other people, baby daddies and fiancés and yeah. You see, I ain't got no man of my own. Why? Because the pickings are slim. You have a good one. Don't ruin it holding on to the past. You can't get to what God has in front of you if you're too busy concentrating on what happened in the past. You can't do that. You're never going to get nowhere. They're going to continue to be sitting in this stuck space. And I don't want that for neither one of y'all. Boom. There it is. That's all I got. And I ain't got no more to give y'all about the two of them because I like them. They're not going through anything different that nobody else has ever gone through. I've been through what they've gone through. You understand? So I'm not going to sit here and sit on my high horse and act all holier than thou and all pious and act like all of my relationships have been amazing and this, that, and this. No, I done been through probably worse than they have, and they older than I am. Girl, that says something. Ooh, the fashions. I love that dress, Ashley. But then again, Ashley, you always come through when it comes to the fashions. Hollywood, that suit. Hollywood, that suit was so you. And I don't believe that Michael or Vince or Kwame or any of the other guys or Ulysses could have pulled that off. I don't even think Farnsworth Bentley could have pulled that off. I don't. Hollywood is the type of man that can make something that you would never be caught dead in, make it look so good, and you just want to rip it off them and see what the undercarriage is like. Girl, let me get up off this thing, because I like Ashley and Hollywood. I ain't got no time. Y'all, it was real good. Shout out to Egypt Sherrod. If you in my age range, you know, I was born in 88. If you in my generation, you are definitely familiar with Egypt Sherrod. Shout out to Egypt Sherrod. Shout out to you, Dr. Nicole, and all of the other powers that may be over there at OWN that's responsible for this, because I actually lived for this a lot. I really hope there's another season of this. It was really good. Keep it good. Keep it that way. Keep on keeping on. Keep on giving it what you got and until it's gone. And when it's gone, get some damn more. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And until next time, I'm going to let y'all later. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system. It's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business.